Jonathan Gannon, head coach of the Cardinals today, meeting with the media, said something that honestly has been a theme of a lot of our conversations when it comes to Kyler and the Cardinals and how this offseason has gone. The Kyler Murray had a great offseason season is now over. It's time to think about something else.
No, one day at a time. You know what I mean? I'm excited to see him play. You know, he's done a lot this offseason to improve his game, and thought he had a really good camp. But he knows it's, Sundays is where you get measured, so he's ready to go.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kyler had a great offseason season is over.
Kyler Murray's a good quarterback. Can he be great? Can he be elite? Can he be top 10? Can he lead his team? Carry a team on his back? Can he get this team to the playoffs and win playoff games? Kyler Murray's been in the league 6 years, never won a playoff game. He's played in a lot of football games. He's good. I've never said he's not good. I want to see him take that next step. I don't want to consider him, and there's so many examples. There's the Ryan Tannehill, the Kirk Cousins, the Jay Cutler, guys that okay, you're a good quarterback. You've got more touchdowns and interceptions. You've thrown for 4,000 yards a couple of times and 38 and 3,700. You put numbers up, but are you a winner? Mm-hmm. Are you a winner? Mm-hmm. And I think that there are a lot of examples in my lifetime of guys like that. The Tannehills, the Cutler, the Cousins. There's just a lot of guys they were a good quarterback. Now, I want Kyler to be that guy that, when we look at Josh Allen, you have a chance to win. And Patrick Mahomes, you have a chance to win. And even Lamar Jackson. And there's quite a few quarterbacks in the league right now that we look at, we say, okay, you can win with that guy. You go win with Joe Burrow. You go win with Josh Allen. I want Kyler Murray to get in that category. I think he's close. I still think he can do it. But now we've got up, like he said, off season's over. Now it's time to go win football games.
Yeah, and that to me, and this is that to me is the theme that we've been talking about with Kyler, and to a certain extent, Jonathan Gannon and Monty Austin for too, is that you can only take, he had a great offseason so far. You can only take appearances at a Norman, Oklahoma statue unveiling, or taking your teammates to Los Angeles, or taking a few of your teammates to an Oklahoma City Thunder basketball. That's all great. All the team bonding, all of he's at the facility, he's doing all the work, he's that Lambo is the first one here, all of that's
sure.
that's all awesome and great. All of that ends this week. It's done, it's over. And I don't want to say it doesn't matter. It mattered. But now this matters more. Sundays matter more. Sundays matter infinitely more than whether his Lambo is the first one in the lot or the last one. I don't care if it's the last one in the lot if he's winning on Sundays. I really don't. It's great up until the point that we have now reached, because now we have gotten to the point where you will be judged solely on how you perform on Sundays. Now,
but your best chance of winning is when your Lambo is the first one there and the last to leave.
Of course it does, but
that gives you the best chance because you're prepared. You prepare as much as you can.
There's no question. And I don't want to. I just want to put it in its proper compartment, okay, and say yes, it matters, but this matters more. Sundays matter more. It's important. Now we're going to be judging on the things that Kyler. Now, personally, I think Kyler Murray is poised to have a really good season. I really do. And I think that if he stays healthy, Kyler Murray is about to have the kind of season that he had when he was throwing Hail Murray passes against the Buffalo Bills. When he was maybe not in the conversation for MVP, that might be too much to ask this early, but when he's in the conversation for being one of the 10 best quarterbacks in the NFL, I think he's going to have that kind of season.
He's got to not be as inconsistent. He's only played in 19 games in the last 2 years, and they've only won 6 of those 19 games. But when you've got a 5-year, $230 million contract that, people are looking at you like you should be great, like when you get that type of money. I mean, so I think that this is a massive year for him. He's healthy. He's got the weapons around him. They've surrounded him with extremely talented players on the offensive side of the ball. Make it all work.
Yeah.
Make it all work.
And that, to me, is the key. It's not so much the money. It's more about what they've surrounded him with. And not just the personnel around, the coaches around him, the offensive coordinator around him that everybody just seems to love. I mean, if this season goes well, Jonathan Gannon might be looking for a new OC. I mean, that's a very real possibility if the season goes the way it's supposed to. Kyler was asked today whether he considers this to be a pivotal season. Here's what he said.
Every season, I mean, I don't really like when people say like that because, excuse my language, it doesn't make sense. Like, as athletes, it's every season is pivotal. Every season we go out there and try to prove ourselves right. It's not oh, we're going to take this season off. No, I mean, I don't look at it that way.
But a chip? Yeah, he says they have a chip.
I believe so. You know, I mean, it's hard not to hear what's said. It's hard not to see what's said. But you know, like I said, everybody's got their projections for every team going into the season. But now it matters. So none of that really matters.
And you talk, Gambo, about an opportunity here to be the next great young quarterback in this league and kind of that empty space to be filled. This is a stat that I saved. I bookmarked it from a long time ago, and I knew at some point I'd want to pull it out. Do you know today's NFL features only 4 Super Bowl winners who are set to start games in 2024? Mahomes is one. Rodgers is another. Think division. Stafford. And then think about a guy who's hopped around quite a bit the last couple of years.
Nick Foles is out of the league.
Yep, no, Nick Foles.
Okay, guy's hopped around
quite a bit. He's on his
Miami, no.
third
Buffalo,
team in
no.
4 years.
AFC or NFC? Just give me
AFC.
a hint. AFC.
He's in the AFC now.
Russell Wilson. There you go.
Those are the only
Wilson.
4.
4 guys.
Those are the only 4 quarterbacks who are in the who are starting, who are in the league right now, who have a Super Bowl championship on their resume. There is an empty space to be filled there, right? I mean, there's other quarterbacks who should join that list that need to join that list in the near future.
Okay, right. But there's a lot of great quarterbacks that are still great quarterbacks, even though they're not on that list.
They are.
Joe Burrow, Josh Allen,
of course.
Lamar Jackson.
Of course.
There's a lot of great quarterbacks that just never make that list. It's hard to win a Super Bowl. Kyler Murray can be a great quarterback having not won a Super Bowl. But he has to consistently get his team to the playoffs and have success there. Win some games, give your team a chance. You know, that's what I think. I think that they're like, you know, if Josh Allen retired today, like, he was a terrific quarterback.
Of course. Oh, no, of course. No one's – I'm not trying to take anything
Andrew
away
Luck.
from
Was
Josh
Andrew
Allen.
Luck, was Andrew Luck a good quarterback?
He was a fantastic quarterback.
They win a Super Bowl?
I'm just saying that I think that number would shock people, that there are only 4 active starting quarterbacks in the NFL right now who have a Super Bowl championship on their resume. It's a little empty.
Yeah.
It's a little empty, and it's looking to be
filled
with other quarterbacks who need that first Super Bowl, who would love to have it.
Probably add Jared Goff to that list this year.
Are you picking the Lions to win?
I don't know. I kind of want to.
Ooh. Okay, heart or head?
Kind of like probably
heart or head?
Probably more heart.
Okay.
Thanks for watching Burns and Gambo. Click to see more from the guys and hit the button in the middle to subscribe so you never miss a video from Arizona sports.